Okay, move it a little bit. Keep me in the middle here. Okay. Whew, okay. Hey, what's up everyone, and welcome to another Gors recent pickups, and this time it's a big one. This is a big one because I went to a yard sale, a community yard sale this Saturday that just passed. And if you don't know what a community yard sale is, it's just a bunch of people in a community. They sign up for this yard sale and they bring all their shit to this big open field, and they pretty much lay it all out and say, hey, here you go, buy my shit. And a bunch of people do this. Obviously it's way more organized than just throw it on the ground and sell it. You know, like they get their own little section, like a good like 20 by 20 feet like space to put their stuff. And I actually went to this yard sale to actually have a yard sale, not just go to get stuff. Obviously that was one of the big reasons why I wanted to go, but I also went so I could go and sell stuff, and I sold stuff, and I also found a ton of stuff. Usually I never find anything really big at yard sales, but this time I got lucky. You know why? Because I was there before it even opened. You know, we set all of our stuff up, and by the time we were done, I was like, good, I'm going to go check out all these other places that haven't even really opened yet. This yard sale's not even open to the public yet. So if there's anything good, I'm a getting it. And guess what? I'm a got it. Alright, so let's get into this, because I actually have quite a bit of stuff here. 2 really huge pickups and a few other really cool things. So you know what? Let's just get into the cool stuff. Okay? So I'm just going to get right into it. I bought a bunch of, oh, actually I should say this also. I spent a good, let me think of the money I spent. I spent a good $70 at this yard sale, and I made a good like $75 at this yard sale. So I actually came up $5 on top, and I only sold like shit I didn't care about. I sold like Call of Duty Ghosts on Xbox One, Rabbids on Xbox One, bunch of games. I sold a lot of PS3 games. I sold stuff I didn't want and really didn't have much value, so I sold those for a few bucks here and there, and that just accumulated into pretty much me getting all this stuff kind of for free, except, you know, I lost stuff, but all that stuff I didn't care about. So I sold a bunch of shit I didn't care about, got all this awesome stuff, and I came up $5 ahead. So boom. Actually, $2 ahead, because I bought about $3 worth of drinks. $2 ahead. But still a profit. So anyway, let's get to this. First thing I picked up, which isn't actually the first thing I picked up, but the first thing I'm going to show you, I got a lot of DVDs here. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 DVDs I got here. There's one guy selling a bunch of DVDs. And there was a lot of DVDs there that, and it's DVDs, not Blu-rays, sadly, but DVDs that I really wanted to get, because some of these are actually worth a little bit, and, you know, once I show it to you, you'll probably figure out why I wanted them, because I am a huge fan of some of these right here, and I don't have them on DVD or Blu-ray, some of them. So, let's get into this. The first one I picked up, I got pretty much each one of these for $1. First one I got is Army of Darkness. I had to turn on my fan. Sorry if there's a little bit of noise, but I had to because it's really hot. If you don't know, it's summer still. Army of Darkness Screwhead Edition, which is brand new. Not really worth much. It's like a $7 DVD, but I had to get it because I'm a huge fan of the Evil Dead series, and Army of Darkness might be my favorite one. I don't know. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. I've watched it so many times, so I think at this point I would know. I watched all of them so many times. Next thing I got was Howl's Moving Castle on DVD, which this DVD right here is worth like a good like $10, $12. So, and it's in perfect condition. So there you go, Howl's Moving Castle, one of my favorite Studio Ghibli films. I do actually have this on Blu-ray, so this is actually one of them I do have on Blu-ray. Next is Spirited Away, which of course is an exceptional Studio Ghibli film. It's in my top 3. It's not my favorite, but I think it's like number 3. I think my number 3 is this. Number 2 is probably The Wind Rises, and then number 1 is Princess Mononoke. Number 4 is probably Howl's Moving Castle. Number 5 probably Porco Rosso. I have to think about it, but I'm probably missing something. Secret World of Arietti, that's in there. I haven't seen Only Yesterday yet, or that the other one. I think there was another one, Princess something. But anyway, Spirited Away, great. This is actually my 3rd copy of this on DVD. I own 2 other copies. So, there you go. There you go. It's not making that much noise now. I moved the fan down. So anyway, Spirited Away. Next, I got... This was actually kind of cool pickup. Because I think I have this on Blu-ray, but I wasn't completely sure. I don't want to leave it there. But for $1, I got Pixar Short Films Collection. I think I might have the second one. This is Volume 1. I think I have the second one. Not too sure. But this one, I don't think I've ever seen any of these animations. I could be wrong. Let me read some of these. Mike's New Car, I think I've seen that one. Lifted, Knick Knack, Jack Jack Attack, I've seen that. One Man Band, Mater and the Ghostlight. Mater from Cars, I'm assuming. Yeah, so that was cool. Another $1 pickup. Next is Two Worlds, One Family. Tarzan on DVD. Don't have this on DVD or Blu-ray, and I love Tarzan, so... it has these freaking stupid ass lock things I fucking hate. There you go. I love this Disney movie. I know a lot of people don't really love it as much as I do, I guess. Some people like it. Some people think it's alright. Some people love it. I would think this is like top 5 Disney movies if they just had, like, if they cut out Rosie O'Donnell's character from this, it would be perfect for me. But that character and the elephant, the Wayne Knight elephant, like, just really annoying. Luckily, they're barely in it, but they're in it for like 10 minutes tops. But, yeah. So anyway, next one, I had to get this because I thought it was really cool. It must be an older DVD because it has one of these kind of cases. But this is Snow White and the Seven Dwarves. This has to be at least like 2001. Right, let me see. It is, this DVD came out, I don't know, it doesn't say. Usually they say the date of when it was made. It doesn't say it on this one, which sucks. But it's one of those cases. You don't see these cases anymore. Let's hold 2 discs. Pretty nice condition though. Disc 2. There you go. Platinum edition. I looked it up. I think it's like worth like good 10-15 bucks. Next one is The Jungle Book, the 40th anniversary edition, which that means I think this came out in 2007. Because I think The Jungle Book came out in 1967. Yeah, 2007 DVD release. It says it right there. Just believe me. Can't see that. But that was a cool pickup. I love The Jungle Book, and I love the new one too. And I also picked up Hercules, because I haven't seen this one in a long time. I love Disney. I really do. I could watch Disney forever. But this one I just got because I haven't seen it in a long time. So, I like Hercules. I like it quite a bit, from what I remember at least. Definitely not historically accurate, but Hercules never existed anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But, so I guess it could be anything. So now let's get into some of the better pickups. Because, I mean, these are great pickups, don't get me wrong. But some of the ones that I'm really happy about. Really happy about. Like, yeah! Fuck yeah, I got that. First thing is, I got this TI-83 Plus calculator, which I know for $3, obviously. I didn't take that off yet. But you're probably like, why'd you get that? You can sell these things on eBay. This is a pro tip for all you people out there. And I know this because of a certain YouTuber out there, Jeff McKenzie. If you're watching this, thank you. I didn't know this. I knew they were expensive, but I didn't know you would always find these at yard sales and stuff. But you could sell these for a good 35 to 40, maybe even more. So you can find these at yard sales. Make sure it's the TI-83 Plus, because I've seen a lot of other calculators that weren't TI-83 Plus. TI whatever, 60 something. I've seen a few. Actually, I think I have a personal one here. Yeah, right here. This one. This one's a TI-30X. This is my personal calculator. These aren't worth shit, but like 10 bucks. So not really worth picking up for $3 or $4. But this I got works. Batteries are in it, but it does work. There's no screw ups with the screen, and it's in pretty good condition. Some writing, some scratches on the back, but for the most part, really nice. You can sell this for almost 40 bucks. So I'm definitely selling that because I don't need a calculator. So this is getting sold on eBay. Boom. Next thing I picked up, I looked around for, actually, you know what? Never mind. I was going to get into the game stuff now, but I'm going to show this one off because I have to show this off. I got this for $2 at a one of the yard sales in the yard sale community place. These are all from that place, so I don't need to explain. But I got this for $2. I had to get it right when I saw it. I'm not going to use it to drink from it because that's gross. I would never buy stuff from other people and then use it to drink from. But this is a nice little collector's thing. Yo, it's The Rock, baby. The Rock as a cup if you want to drink from his head. There you go. If you ever thought, you know what, I want to suck on the top of The Rock's head and drink out my Gatorade, you can now. I mean, this has been out for a long time, but you can. So go get one of these. I got this for $2. I thought this was hilarious. I had to get it. So, all right, now let's get on to the gaming stuff, okay? Because now we're getting into the big shit. Oh, I'm so happy about some of these pickups. Okay, the first thing I actually picked up, and this is like literally the first thing I picked up at this yard sale, and I was like, okay, the day is shaping up to be pretty good. For $3, I got pretty much a brand new looking copy of, well, it doesn't come with the case, so it's not brand new, but the disc is in like mint condition. A copy of Sonic Adventure for the Dreamcast for $3. This goes for around loose disc like 12, 13, 14 bucks. So I was like, all right, good. First thing I found, like literally the first. It was like the first yard sale that I went to, and I found this. It was like the only game he had, but yeah, it's in like great condition. I don't have many other things to say about this, but Sonic Adventure probably will sell it because I'm not a Sonic fan. Let's just say that. Not a big fan of Sonic. I like some of the games. Sonic Adventure is not my favorite. by far, it's my no, not my least favorite. It's by far not my favorite. Does that make sense? I don't know if it does. All right, next thing I got, and this was really cool. Actually, this this is actually one of the big pickups I got, which I thought was cool. Hold on, I'm zipping it up so it looks better. I got this GameCube travel bag thing, which is really cool. I got this along with something else for $25. Now you're probably like, whoa, $25? That other thing better be awesome. And I'm happy to report it is. It's awesome. But yeah, this GameCube travel bag, really cool. Doesn't have anything in it. I zipped it all up. Someone put a Triforce on the top of it, and there's the price tag still. He wanted $5 for this, but I told him, hey, you know, he wanted $25 for the other thing. I said, I don't know about $25 for that, but if you throw in this GameCube bag, then I will. And he said, yeah. So I got this, and the other thing I'm about to show you in a second for $25. And let me tell you, it was a good deal, and it was a good day in Gors' recent pickups history. So let's get to it, because this is, I would like to say my biggest pickup for this week, or this episode at least, but I have something else that's pretty big. So let's get to it. Okay, the thing I picked up along with that GameCube travel bag is, boom, look at this. It's a box that says Genesis. Immediately when he showed me this, I was like, oh shit. If that's filled with Genesis games, I'm a jizz. And guess what? I don't want to show you too many. Oh my god. Ow, it hurts. Ooh, ooh. Oh, that's all you get. It is. It's filled with Genesis games. So what I'm going to do right now, ooh, the inside smells a little weird. But what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to just start taking out games and showing you exactly what is in there. I haven't really counted, but I could say there's a good, I would say a good 30 almost maybe. I'd say maybe 20, let's say 25 to 30 games in here. And some of them are really epic. So let's get to the one that's probably the biggest of them all. NHL 95 for the Genesis. I'm just kidding. Of course, that's probably the lamest title I have on there. Also, the box itself is really cool. It's really nice condition. Alright, next thing I got in this box is a Game Genie. A Genesis Game Genie, which is really cool. But also, I picked that up and immediately realized, oh shit, there's another Game Genie. So I actually get 2 Game Genies in there. So that's cool. Maybe I'll sell one of those. and keep the other one. Next thing is Sonic and Knuckles. If you saw my last Gors recent pickups, you would have saw that I picked this up at, I think, a Goodwill or something like that for like $4. And now I got another one, so I'll probably sell the other one. Maybe I'll put like that last Sonic and Knuckles that I picked up, because this one is in really good condition, and the other one, it's in good condition, it's just not as clean. This guy keeps his shit like in nice condition that I bought this from, so I'm assuming these all work, because they all look really nice. And he bought this whole case. You know, if he didn't give a shit about a game, he wouldn't buy this case. Like, why would he give a shit? You just throw them in, whatever. He didn't have the boxes, so that's one thing, I guess. But yeah, so I'd probably bundle Sonic and Knuckles, Game Genie, and maybe some other doubles that I have together in a thing. Maybe make my money back right there. We'll see. My 25, we'll see. Next is Menacer, which is a 6-game cart, which isn't really worth anything, but it's cool. I don't have it, so it's a nice little thing to have. Alright, I can turn the fan off now. Next is The Lion King, which of course I love The Lion King the movie, and this game I remember it being pretty good, so it's a good platform I remember. I also got another copy of The Lion King, so for some reason this guy had 2 of them, don't know why. Maybe he had a kid and he bought, I don't know, that makes no sense. Unless his kid was like, he only looked like he was like in his 30s, maybe early 40s, so unless his kid really likes old retro games, then I don't know. But I guess he could have had a kid when he was 20, so I guess whatever. Next is another one, Aladdin. Another platformer Disney game is what I meant. Aladdin. Next is Street Fighter 2 Championship Edition. Special Champion Edition, sorry. Alright, stack that there. Next is Batman Revenge of the Joker, which this is like an $18 game right there. So that's pretty cool. There's some really good titles in here that actually I could sell for a good like $20 or so. That I could probably sell, like I said, for around 18, maybe 20. Mickey Mania? What's the full title? The Timeless Adventures of Mickey Mouse? I don't think I've ever played that one. I have played one before. I think I played Castle of Illusion, but I played another one that I thought was really good. It was a platformer, and it had multiplayer and stuff like that. It was really fun, but I don't think that's the one. X-Men? This one I'm a little worried about because you hear that? It's just jingling around a lot. None of the other ones jingle around like that. So that one I'm a little worried about. But I'm sure it's fun. It's probably just not tightly put in there. Next is Maximum Carnage, which is like a $15 game right there. Spider-Man game, beat 'em up. Separation and I can't say words. Separation and Anxiety. Jesus. I can't say words. Another Spider-Man game. Got another movie game here based on a Disney property. Toy Story, of course. I never played this one. By the way, Separation and Anxiety is worth around $15, $20 as well, which is cool. Next one is Real Monsters. I remember Real Monsters. It's good shit. Next is The Tick, which is like a $15 game right there. This is actually very, very relevant considering that new show just aired, or at least the first episode aired on Amazon. And I heard pretty good things, actually. I might want to check it out. Next is Sonic the Hedgehog 3, which I actually don't have a copy of. This one's actually way harder to find than the first and the second one, I think. It's definitely more valuable, at least. It's like a $15 game. 2 copies of Sonic 2. Just like I said, these ones are easier to find. He had 2 of them in there, but these are still like a good $8 each, so I will put one of these. Actually, these are 2 extra copies. I already have a copy, so maybe I'll put these 2 in a bundle as well with Sonic and Knuckles. I don't know. We'll see. Boom. Next is Winter Olympic Games, which is probably just like NHL. It's probably not worth much. Tasmania, which I never played. The Animaniacs. I love the Animaniacs. And I never played this game, actually. I have a feeling it's not great, but it is published by Konami, back when Konami was a company you liked. And not. wanted to skullfuck. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the movie game, which I think I played this one. I'm not completely sure. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, just regular. I'm pretty sure I played this one. Don't think I played the movie one, but I'm pretty sure I played that one. Miss Pac-Man. And the last game, which I would have probably paid around 20 bucks just for this game right here, because this game is worth around, this is what price charting said. Loose, this game's worth like $45. And I was surprised when I read that. I was like, whoa, really? So it's all worth it just for this. This game is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, The Hyperstone Heist. I don't know if you can see that. That's what it says, and it's in really good condition too. This cart is worth like $45. And, well, yeah, there's my stack. You can't see it. But, here. Yeah, I'll let you in on, there you go. Look at that. Look at that stack. There's my fan too. There's my crotch. How you like it? Alright, there you go. Oh, where you going, baby? Stay right there. So there you go. I got all those for $25 and that GameCube case. Pretty damn good considering I could probably sell like 2 of those games and make like $30 right there. And then keep everything else and the box. The box is awesome. I'm not even the biggest Genesis fan. I've said this before. But it's so awesome to get this. An instant collection. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 27 games. Maybe there's some doubles in there, but altogether 27 games in that box. So I was actually right by saying 25 to 30 games. I was like right pretty much in the middle. So that was cool. Oh, and also the Game Genies too. Where did I put those? Oh, I put those in the stack. Alright, so 25 games. But whatever. Yeah, so there you go. That was the Genesis haul, but I have something else to show you. I'm gonna preface this by saying if this thing that I picked up works, then it is easily the best thing I picked up this probably this year, period. Especially for the price I got it for. If this works, which it looks beautiful, so right there, it has to, like, I'm just like going, ooh, it has to work. And I think these consoles, I'm going to tell you right now, it's a console that I picked up, had faults with them, okay? I know the controllers definitely had faults with them, but I think the consoles themselves had some faults where it was like, kind of like 60-40, you would find a good one that actually worked, you know, out there in the wild, I guess you could call it. A lot of people call it in the wild when they pick up games in stores like Goodwill and stuff. So it's really rare that these work, I think. Well, 60-40, that's not bad, but it's rare-ish. So if this works, it's easily the best pickup of this year since I picked up Rule of Rose, which actually I think was this year. So it'd be tied for best pickup this year. So let's go and see what I got. I'm going to have to cut it here. So I'll see you in a second. Okay, so the thing I got for $20 at one of these yard sales, one of these guys that were selling stuff, he was like an older guy, maybe like late 50s, early 60s he looked like. This guy was selling this for $20. It came with 10 games, two controllers, pretty much everything besides the box. It even came with the instructions for the system and all the games. I had to get this, even if it doesn't work. Even if it doesn't work, I'm pretty sure people can repair these, and I can still sell this for a decent price, and it's still awesome to have, just to even own all the manuals and stuff. So maybe it might not be I have stuff on my freaking shoulder. Might not be like worth as much as a working one would, but I have a feeling this thing's gonna be awesome. And the thing I picked up is, for 20 bucks, an Atari 5200. Look at this shit. Look at this baby. The only thing I'm worried about, actually there's two things. I think there is, I haven't seen the Angry Video Game Nerd review of this in a long time, but I think there's supposed to be a tray thing here that actually like covers this part of the console. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure there is. I haven't looked it up that much, actually. I've been actually a little afraid to, because I'm so like, ooh, I got it, but I don't want to know. I don't want to know if it doesn't work or anything. I haven't even tried it yet. I don't have a regular TV though. No standard definition TVs in my house anymore, sadly. But yeah, it looks really nice considering it's a like 30-something-year-old console. Looks pretty nice. There's a couple little scratches. You can tell this guy played it quite a bit. Even has like, you know, here we go. The only thing right there, do you hear that? There's stuff jingling inside it, which doesn't mean the thing doesn't work. It could just mean it has, you know, like some crust gets stuck in there. Look, you can even see the motherboard right here. So easily stuff could just fall into there. You can also, I mean, I'm not going to, but you can also open it up and just clean it out. So that doesn't mean the thing is like broken or anything, like stuff broke off. But I had to get this, even though I was a little worried about it. I had to get it, even if it doesn't work. You could probably sell this for good. I think if it works, you could sell it for almost like $200. I could probably sell it for more because it came with a bunch of games, which I'll show you in a second, and a bunch of other stuff. But yeah, if it works, then this is a really good find, really decent condition considering how old the console is. So there you go, Atari 5200 right there. Old ass stuff right here, man. So that was that. It came with the power adapter, which is a big ass thing right here. Look at this. Came with the controllers, which I remember the Angry Video Game Nerd review saying these things always break. There's one, and here's two. They're tangled up. Wow, these look brand new almost. Look how nice they look. Look at this. Look at that. Even has the number pad and everything. Feels pretty good. Feels good. There you go. Even comes like what I said before. Comes with the owner manual. Comes with the manual here. And this thing right here. Boom. And now let me show you some of the games. Oh, also here's another manual right here. Actually came with two owner's manuals. Look at this. And came with this too. Awesome. So, got all that. The games came with 10 games. I don't think any of them are really exceptional or anything, but it's still cool to have these either way. The first one is Atari Baseball. Came with the slip too. This is the thing you put over the controller, like as an overlay, so you know what buttons to press. Here, let me actually try it out. I never owned one of these, but I knew people that did. Here you go. So now I just put the baseball slip over. So now it tells you how to play the baseball game. So you press this to curve up, curve right, whatever. Take that off. They're pretty easy to put on too. Take right off. There you go. Put that down. Put this back behind it, which was a good idea to have. There's some good ideas behind the Atari 5200, actually. That's a good idea right there. Having the slip like that, put it right back behind the cartridge. If you lose it, you probably won't remember how to play it, but I'm sure you'll figure it out. It's not like it's brain surgery. Press a button. Oh, it did that. Okay. So that's baseball. This one's Super Breakout, which this one has very simple controls. Look at that. Only 3 buttons. Also, that's one thing I like. What is this? I don't know why, but I kind of like that there's no inside to it. Like, you can't really... Like, you know, a regular like Atari or a Super Nintendo cart, you just see like the chip inside it right there. This one's just like, yeah, you can't see shit. No, no, no. Next is Galaxian, which also comes with the thing. I thought maybe that would be worth something. I haven't checked it out yet. Countermeasure. I'm sure all the sports games aren't worth shit. That also came with the back, by the way. That one also has barely any controls. Baseball's the only one so far that has a lot of controls. Pac-Man, which I'm sure this isn't a great version, just like the regular Atari version. Soccer, more sports. That also has a lot of controls. Miss Pac-Man, which I have this on Genesis, and this now, and Atari. That does not have the slip, but I'm sure it's easy to figure out. Star Raiders, which comes with the slip. Kangaroo. That might be worth something. Doesn't have the slip though, sadly. And Centipede, which also comes with the slip. So only 2 out of those 10 games didn't have the slips. But also, it came with the manuals too. Look, I got the manual for Super Breakout, Pac-Man, Miss Pac-Man. This one's a little screwed up. Woman of the Year. Look at that. Screw off in here, Sarkeesian. Baseball. Kangaroo. Some of these manuals are a little messed up, but still cool to get them. Star Raiders. These ones, like these regular ones, that are like silver and stuff. Really good condition, all of them. Really, really good condition. I said really could be. Missile Command, which, did I even get that? Maybe, I don't remember. Atari Soccer. Atari Galaxian. And Countermeasure. So, that's really cool. This guy kept good care of his stuff, so I'm assuming this probably works. You know, he had a lot of nice stuff at his booth, I guess you could say. It's kind of like a booth at a convention. But anyway, there you go. That's all the stuff I got. 10 Atari 5200 games, 25 Genesis games, a bunch of DVDs, Sonic Adventure, a rock mug, a calculator that I can make $40 on right there, a GameCube bag. Did I say Atari 5200? Also, I said the games. I don't know if I said the console. But, man, I did good. It's one of my best hauls ever for a yard sale. So, there you go. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you. Until next time, goodbye. I love you. I shouldn't have done that. I touched all this dirty shit, and I just fucking kissed my hand. Goodbye.